All right. So, what we're going to do is a bit of an experiment. Public speaking has to start somewhere. And where best than private speaking? When somebody is saying something all by themselves to a very finite audience, i.e. themselves. Alone in a car. So that's my idea. This is one of my episodes, what I'm going to call Shouting in a Car. And what it's going to be about is looking at the road and not dying. Number one job. Number two job is enunciating, speaking well, and being a jackass all by myself. So, this is my episode, and I'm going to belt it out. Not be afraid to be loud, because there's no one in the car to roll their eyes. There is no one walking by figuring out I'm yelling into a camera. Or as some would say, a camera. So, I'm going to be unafraid, bold, and alone in a car, saying things loudly, forcefully, with enunciation, some presentation, some flair, hand gestures, while keeping at least one hand on the steering wheel at any given time. So what do I do? What do I say? What can I say in a way like this? I could say, what's going on around me? They once said Sir John Gielgud could read the phone book and people would be enthralled. So what if I just simply said a stream of consciousness stuff while driving? What if I spoke loudly? See? That's how that works. I'm never going to turn it off and go back to just talking like this, which is my usual tone, because it's usually what I find most comfortable, get my point across. Instead, I'll be loud, proud, out there, from a thespian standpoint. So the stream of consciousness begins. This thing goes till about 11:49 before it resets. And after it resets, I'll stop annoying people with my video. So, we're on the highway. I like to live life in the fast lane, at least until I'm past this white pickup. Unlike the drive-in from Langford, aka, oh God, the drive from the Saanich Peninsula is great. It's speedy, it's not dense, it's wonderful. It's funny, I have a clock on this camera, so I can say, how long do I have to keep up, high, loud, all that stuff? Well, turns out, at about 3 minutes and 40 seconds, I'm already starting to feel like this is played out, and that I sure don't want to go all the way to the 11-minute mark. But part of me thinks, damn it, I have to. So, what I'm going to do is continue to speak loudly, although my throat is already giving out, hence why the word throat had a V in it just a moment ago. So, this is the drive-in. A little more stream of consciousness. What looks to be a bit of a sports car. Not driving in a sporty fashion. Kind of a buzzkill. This is what happens when somebody wants to talk and speak and do that sort of stuff, but never gets around to taking lessons. They're loud and uncontrolled and random and weird and disturbing. And that's me. That seems to be me in a nutshell. When everyone looks at me, I'm sure it breaks evenly between okay and oh God. See, the lack of energy in the driving, I spoke highly of how the road has not got a lot of density, but now there's some traffic density, and that's a downer. But at least it's picturesque, even on this cloudy day, the drive-in is picturesque as we drive past all the agricultural lands and we drive past other cars. And I speak loudly. That rounds out all the entertainment and vistas you could have on a drive-in. They once said that, well, they once said a lot of things. They're quite a chatty lot. That pause was just so you could go look up some sort of crisis intervention line. But too bad, by the time you're watching this video has already been made. All my mania is already out there, and it's too late to stop it. You're just witnessing it. Now you're just wondering, is this the time you bail out of this video because it's stupid? And I agree, this video is stupid. But having watched lots and lots of YouTube videos, I'd have to say there's nothing on YouTube that doesn't have a little bit of stupid. A little bit. So, hey, I just did the Duff Man voice. Duff Man cares. Duff Man asks you to drink responsibly. That's right. When I talk loud, I start to talk stupider. If such a thing is possible. Maybe in these and future interludes of talking loudly in the car, I could just do voices for the whole trip. Everyone would be so endeared with that. Seriously, what I'm trying to do is a combo move of speaking clearly, speaking loudly, speaking with force and emotion, because the camera will wash out those aspects of any sort of delivery, and instead put that energy in so that the washout normalizes things and gives me something that at the end is clear and interesting and engaging. Because I'm driving, I'm not really looking and making eye contact with the camera as I should, because I'm trying to keep myself and other motorists alive as I should. So I'm not really going to pay much attention to the camera. But in this idea of putting together the puzzle of what I'm doing to be able to present better and clearly and with emotion and impact, at some point I will turn my attention to staring down the camera and understanding that the camera needs to be paid attention to, because while you're trapping something, it is your entirety of your audience. So the camera is anybody who will watch in one sort of lens. No, I just took that little pause just to see if you were paying attention. You're going to tap out, but you're still here. Yay! Uh-oh, I let the voice slip. That old voice, that, oh golly, what's that? That voice is pretty comfortable, but kind of annoying. It's me, and it's how I roll. Also, I've started to run out of things to talk about, and got lost in thought thinking I could vlog. Every day I could rig up the camera and vlog on my drive-in. I love vlogging. It's such an awkward phrase because they took blog, which is a web log, and then took videos and just hacked off the B and said it's a video weblog. So I'm just waiting until somebody decides that they can find a really killer way to advertise with vlogs, so that way it'll become a vlog. The G dropped off and a D in its place, and the A, like the WE in weblog, and the IDEO in video, all just gets lost into the alphabet soup of gibberish that is the internet. So stand by. Soon you'll be able to buy my handbag on my Vlad. Vlad. I like that word. Vlad, the advertiser. Vlad, the impaler. Oh God, this is going to be disturbing for people to see. But that's me. I'm disturbing to see. So I'm just going to own it. I'm going to own the idea that it's uncomfortable to be around me sometimes, but it's always enjoyable. No, those don't go together. It's either or. It's either or. So, I tapped out a little short of my 11:49, but I'm stopping here. Everyone have a good day. And I'll try to keep the energy level up and say things forcefully with enunciation and intention and emotion and purpose and clarity and entertainment value. And put a little bit of bandwidth in to make sure that when this gets washed out by taking it from a big experience down to a little screen, that it's still terrific. Sean DeWolf, The Rebuild.